It's so good to be here in South Carolina.
We can accomplish everything here at this university.
Here it is, the best opening in college football. Dynamite touchdown, South Carolina. I'm on the shades, man. And you can feel the energy in the stadium.
How we doing? Good. Welcome back.
Oklahoma, where a sandstorm came sweeping down the plains and took in a dominating effort over the Oklahoma Sooners in the first ever meeting between the two schools. Just 5 plays in on Oklahoma's offensive series, and Carolina was up 21-0. It was a dominating performance. Carolina goes on to win 35-9. Coach, congratulations. You know, this is a funny game. I don't think anybody saw that coming. And in a place like this, with all this tradition, all this history, and history for you, I hope that was satisfying for you. What did you talk to the team about afterwards?
Yeah, what a special day. What a performance by our guys, Todd. Obviously, the place here in Norman is very special to me that I've got just such awesome memories from personally and professionally. But outside of that, to come into one of the historic blue blood programs in all of college football that has a good football team this year, and to play like we did after the heartbreak of what we had last week, I just could not be more proud of the people we have in our program and couldn't be more proud to be their coach.
Coach, 9 sacks by 9 different players, 4 turnovers you got, and your quarterback didn't give up any turnovers today. It really was almost, if you were going to script it, it's about how it could have gone. You started slow against Alabama, went down 14, fought back. Today you went out 21 points, and I know you can emphasize that, but you never know whether that's going to come true or not.
No, I continue to look up here at the stats, and I see the lack of rushing yards and offense that we had. But we knew coming into the game that it was going to be tough sled, and this is a really good defense here at Oklahoma. Coach Venables is a fantastic coach and a defensive coach, so we knew points were going to be hard to come by. So when you can score on defense, that's huge. But then this was a team, Oklahoma, coming into this game. They were number 7 in the country at taking the ball away, their defense. And then we were right behind them at 12. So we told our players all week that whoever won the turnover battle was going to win the football game. And it certainly showed today.
In a big way. Too much of a lead early on. Carolina holds on and wins at 35-9. Coach, on our Prisma Health injury report, I saw Nick Emanwari, who had a fantastic game, go out a couple times, but back into the lineup. How's he doing? How's everybody else doing?
Everybody's good. Nick is fine. Got banged up one time, but he came right back. Josiah Thompson got a bloody nose and was out for a minute and came back. And then O'Donnell Fortune, he was limited today. He just wasn't running great, kind of tweaked something a little bit, and we held him out for most of the game. But I don't think it's anything long-term with him.
Well, that's why there's a bye week next week. Try to get healed up. But in the meantime, listen, you better be ready for the highlights when we come back, as it starts real fast. And we'll have those on Gamecock Football with Coach Beamer when we come back.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
I know what it takes to build a winning culture, and I see that shining brightly every day in our long-standing partnership with Prisma Health. Prisma's commitment to helping our players achieve their best gives us an advantage every time we take the field. Prisma is on a mission to illuminate a better view of health for all our Gamecock athletes and for communities across the Midlands, upstate, and beyond. There's nobody our team trusts more, as together we see a healthy, hopeful way forward.
Welcome.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Southern Way Catering is the official partner of South Carolina Athletics for special events in Williams-Brice Stadium. Book your next event with Southern Way and experience unparalleled hospitality. To tour one of our new premium spaces, call 803-783-1061 or visit the website at thesouthernway.com.
An early kickoff, 11:45 a.m. here in Norman, Oklahoma. First time ever, and like usual, they had a sellout, around 80,000 people or so on hand for the matchup between the Gamecocks and the Sooners. First time ever in football. Let's go out, Coach. You win the toss and deferred to the second half.
Yep, won the toss and deferred. Wanted to put our defense out there for sure. You know, when you come out here, wind's a little bit of an issue, so we wanted to be smart as far as how we did that as well. Wanted to kick to these guys and make them return some kicks today. Thought we had an advantage, and good job by our guys. You see Juju McDowell down there getting in on the action. Pressure right there off the edge, quarterback scrambles. What a play by Nick.
Wow.
You know, we were ready for them to take a shot early and to get an interception on the first play of the game. Big time. Great field position for our offense. Nice job by Lenoris right here, scrambling and running right there. You see what he can do when things break down as well. And you see Rocket and guys downfield blocking for him. Good run right here by Rocket. Ends up bouncing that thing outside. And what a way to start. Get a turnover, go down there and go up 7-0. Was a heck of a deal. They got a little drive going. Great. I mean, look at our guys flying around like there. D Knight flying around. Tonka picking up that ball. So cool for him. He's been playing his butt off the last 2 weeks. Tonka has, Todd. So really cool to see him be able to get a touchdown right there as well. And really, really happy for him and our team right there. 3rd and 9. They got the ball back. Here you see Dylan Stewart getting pressure on the quarterback. And then here you just see the player that Nick is, not just to get the interception, but the run after the catch, seeing guys blocking downfield, really cool. And we told our guys in the team meeting yesterday that we were going to score on defense and make sure we carry that ball all the way into the end zone and don't get too crazy celebrating before we score, and they did it. There's another one of our sacks right there as well. I think that's Bam coming off the edge. Our guys just have fun playing, Todd, and that's the thing I love about this group. They work their butts off. They have fun playing. 3rd downs, we knew we were going to be tough against these guys. They do a lot defensively, so nice throw and catch right there with Lenoris as well. 3rd and 8 situation, and then we end up giving the ball back to them. They make a change at quarterback, but really didn't change our game plan. We were going to, play the same way defensively no matter who was in there. We were ready for a fake this week. Felt like an offense that was struggling a little bit. We needed them, that they were going to have to probably steal a possession. That was one of our keys to the game. Don't let them steal an extra possession. So nice job by our defense right there, sniffing that out, getting a stop.
Good to see Herrera get back on the 3-pointers.
Alex came in, made a couple nice kicks for us today as well. And then you give your defense an opportunity to go back out there and do what they do. They get in there. Thought we had a chance to block that one. They get points. So it's a 3-score game. I thought this was big right here towards the end of the first half. It's 24-3. We know we're getting the ball to start the second half. This was huge. A 4th and 5. We weren't going to go for it. We just wanted to see if we could get them to jump off sides, which they did. And then we get a 1st down, and then that led to points. And this was a play that we put in this week. We actually stole that from Penn State last week. They ran it against Southern Cal, and we're thieves, Todd. But it worked for them, and it worked for us as well.
We gave them credit, though, for it.
Yeah, exactly. We scored a touchdown on it. They didn't. Here's something that we've been, working for a while, and we had said pretty much the whole second quarter, the next time we score a touchdown, that we're going to run that little 2-point conversion as well. So great job right there getting points. We get a stop and wanted to get more right here before the half as well. We had timeouts and good job right there with our 2-minute offense. We get down there and we get in position. Nice throw and catch right there on 1st and 10, and then we get it where we can kick a field goal, had a fake. We got Brady Hunt wide open, but we're just a little late being able to get rid of that ball. But went into the half liked where we were, liked the way we were playing. Told our team at halftime that the start of the second half was going to be critical. We didn't need to come out here and slop around in the second half. We need to come out here with the same mentality that we started the game with.
32-3 at halftime, Coach, and you had them shell-shocked because with 9:33 still left in the first quarter, we had a pick six, we had a scoop and score at that time, and a turnover with a decent drive of 5 plays to start it out. And by that time, your defense, you could see almost everybody put their hand in the ground and say, we're going to come after you. And
yeah.
What did you talk to him about? It was interesting what you told Chet Tucker when you went out on our radio broadcast at halftime. You said, I'm going to tell him we're dominating this game and we're going to dominate in the second half.
Yeah, you know, you hear a lot of people, it's 0-0, and I get that. But for us, it wasn't 0-0. We were dominating, and I told them that I wanted to see how we were going to respond in the second half. Did we continue to get better as the game went? And one of our keys around here is always to dominate the fourth quarter. I wanted to see us do that, and we tried to do our best to do that.
Gamecocks had won the toss, deferred to the second half, and they'll take the football here at the Gaylord Family Memorial Stadium in Norman, Oklahoma.
Got, get the offense back out there to start the second half. Got a drive going. Nice throw and catch right here on 1st and 10 to Nick Harbor. We're getting close to midfield. 2nd and 9 situation. Really good protection. We lose a little bit right there as well, but great throw and catch right there as well. Now we're on the 25-yard line. We're going in, and then we had a penalty, and we went backwards. We give up a sack. I think we had 2 penalties, and then this one as well. So that's disappointing because we had a drive and we weren't able to finish. They throw a little underneath route right here and get us. Good job right there by Judge, getting him on the ground as well. Here you see the pressure coming to him again. I mean, look at our guys just flying around. I mean, wow, it's fun. Here, it's probably the most disappointing thing defensively the whole day. I mean, it's 3rd and 14, and we bust a coverage. And we're playing a soft coverage where that should never happen. And we give up an explosive, which is disappointing. Good job by our guys right here playing the 2-point play and not allowing them to get in. Get the ball back offensively again. Here we are in another 3rd and 8 situation. Again, nice throw and catch to Mazio. And we did a nice job on some of these 3rd downs in the 3rd quarter. We just didn't finish drives, and that's where we got to be better. Thought we had a chance to make that play. We need to. That's going to be a walk-in touchdown to go up 39-9. But, again, we're playing good defense. We punt it back. There's another tackle right there by our guys. Underneath route, 3rd and long right there. We're trying to get the ball to Nick, and we miss a block on the perimeter as well. They get their screen game going a little bit. Good job right there by Judge and Debo sniffing that out. You see Kyle Kennard right there coming off the edge. Another sack on a 4th down play right there as well. So we're in the 4th quarter. We just want to get a drive offensively and just go down here and score points. And we got a max protection right there. The tight ends, both of them, don't quite block that thing like they need to, and we end up getting sacked on a max protection, which is disappointing. But speaking of sacks, there's another one on 3rd and long by our guys, getting them on the ground as well. Here we go. You see Dylan with a little bit of pressure. Quarterback rolls out of the pocket, dumps it down underneath. Guys flying to the ball, and then you see Rondo Porter, Ronnie's brother, running that thing down and causing another fumble. So that's pretty cool to see. Wanted to get 7, but again, Alex comes in, knocks it in for points, which is huge because now that makes it a 4-score game at that point as well. And then let's just finish this thing out the right way. We're playing good defense. We don't want to give up points. They're max protecting a little bit now. And then a 4th and 10 play. Almost had another turnover right there as well. Their last run right here, 4th and 7, trying to get points. We get them stopped, and then that's going to be the end of the game. We get in there, and we are able to take knees and finish out a great day in Oklahoma.
Finish them out is right. There was not much of a doubt, but the Gamecocks put it on the Sooners today, 35-9 to get the first ever win between these two programs. Coach, I've heard a lot of things before. 9 sacks from 9 different players, never heard of that. It's actually the most sacks ever against an Oklahoma football team in this stadium. And the defense was just dominant today. Everybody did some good things. Yeah. Defense was pretty special.
No, I told our guys last night, like, we had a team meeting where we talked about each guy, some of the guys got up and spoke about what they love about game days. And I spoke, and I said the thing I love about game days is just watching our guys play and the passion they play with and the competitive spirit they played with. And that was on display today, especially with our defense.
Well, they thought you were on display as well. They gave you a game ball. How about that? I'm not sure. Is that your first one since you've been here, or maybe one or two?
They may have given. I don't know. I don't know.
You're holding on to it pretty tight. I know that.
This one's pretty special as well.
Our Terminex Pest Player of the Game, Coach, you could pick out a couple different guys on defense. We had 3 guys with 11 tackles, 7 solos, but Nicky Manmori had a tackle for a loss, 11 tackles, 7 solo. He had the 2 interceptions and the pick 6 as part of that process. Congratulations. I mean, he's playing some really good football in the last 4 weeks.
No, he is. He practices the right way. He plays the right way on Saturday. He's just a fantastic player against the pass and the run.
Coming downhill today like a lot of Gamecock defenders were. Congratulations, our Terminex Pest Player of the Game. Much more to come, a couple more superlatives. Gamecock big winners today on the road at OU. We'll be back on Gamecock football with Coach Shane Beamer.
Join us every Thursday at Backstreet's Grill on Divine Street for Carolina Calls from 6 to 7 p.m. Visit backstreetsgrill.com to learn more about their unique food and drink options.
It's Truck Month at your Carolina Ford dealers. Get great offers on a large selection of Ford F-150 trucks with available smart tech like Ford Blue Cruise, the hands-free highway driver assist feature named Consumer Reports' top-rated active driving assistance system 2 years in a row. Tough this smart can only be found here during Ford Truck Month. Get up to $10,500 in total savings plus 3 years of Ford Blue Cruise on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Hybrid.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
You've never been afraid to put in the work. The extra early, extra late, extra work. Because you understand that education is the key that unlocks everything. Better pay, better hours, better opportunities, a better you. And playing the lottery is no different. Getting educated before you play gives you the tools you need to be a better player, like knowing when to play and when to take a rain check. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou to be a better player.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, when you have the power and technology of a Ford F-150 on your team, it's game on. For great offers or to learn more about F-150, go to buyfordnow.com and see your Carolina Ford dealer, official partner of Gamecock Athletics.
In our docu-series this week, we thought we'd get a perspective from some of the youth at Carolina and talking to Mazio Bennett and his father about all the evidence that Carolina's moving in the right direction. This is our edition, Fresh Perspective. Fourth down for the Gamecocks. We're 0 for 1 today. It would have been a 54-yard field goal.
This whole week, I just been thinking like, man, if I score against Bama, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. The whole week I've been thinking that. And I've been thinking about the celebration I'm gonna do if I score in that stadium. The play before, I wanna say, we had just ran like a now screen, kinda, and it was like, man, we need to get this. And I'm talking to Lenoir, the play got checked, and I'm talking to Lenoir like, man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I'm gonna go win. I'm gonna go get open.
Dale Von Campbell, Harbor, 3 wide receivers right side. 4th down and 8. Good protection initially. Sellers cranks it up, going towards Mazio Bennett in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown, Mazio Bennett from 36 yards out.
Wide open.
A lofted play where we got behind the coverage. And now Carolina with the extra point and 1:37 to go in the first half can get within 7 of the Crimson Tide. Oh, what a throw from Sellers, too.
The play happened, I catch the ball, and I just blacked. Every celebration I thought of the whole week, it was out the door, and the only thing I wanted to do was just tell them to be quiet. Another big emphasis to this class, we could be the reason. We could be the reason why we turned this whole program around. We could be the reason why we changed the narrative in the whole state, in the whole city that, man, they not a really good football team. That's not the case, you know what I'm saying? We got great coaches here. We got great people that's in this program that could take you way further than you believe that you could go.
Sound and Images has been providing the Midlands and South Carolina with professional audio-visual services for over 40 years. Now we're home to one of the most advanced venue and meeting spaces in the state. Experiencing the latest in video conferencing, live streaming, and virtual presentations at the new Sound and Images Business Center. We have space for every need, from smaller personal rooms to large rooms for conferences and events. Conveniently located just a few minutes from downtown. Elevate your AV and call Sound and Images today.
Welcome.
Hey Gamecock Nation, Coach Shane Beamer here. Experience the most electrifying entrance in all of college football as Cockey's Game Day Guest, presented by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get 2 tickets to the Missouri game, 2 pregame sideline passes, plus hotel accommodations and more. Visit usccontest.com and enter today for your chance to be Cockey's Game Day Guest. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Good hard work has earned Harrison Myring the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the men's soccer team, Harrison is a film and media studies major at South Carolina. This week's Academic Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
The dual threat quarterback fakes inside. He wants to throw it under pressure. The Gamecocks are there. There's a fumble. Carolina picks it up at the 35. 10-5. Touchdown. Are you kidding me? From 37 yards out. That's our Salisbury Eye Center. Did you see that play, Coach, right out of the bat in the first quarter? We got a pick already to put your offense in a great position, but this really seemed to change things still with more than 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. A strip sack and a scoop and score.
Yeah, what a way to start the game. Happy for Tonka. It starts with D Knight and the unbelievable effort to go get that ball out, straining and playing with great effort to get to the ball, and then the athleticism of Tonka to pick that thing up and get it into the end zone.
His second touchdown, you know, we used to hand it to him for him to get touchdowns. Yeah. This time he did it on the defensive side. Congratulations. That's our Salisbury Eye Center. Did you see that play?
If the Gamecocks record 350 yards or more on offense, go to the notifications on the Gamecock Game Day app to learn how to receive a free 3-piece chicken tenders with any purchase from Hardee's after regular breakfast hours at Columbia and Orangeburg participating locations on Monday.
You've never been afraid to put in the work. The extra early, extra late, extra work. Because you understand that education is the key that unlocks everything. Better pay, better hours, better opportunities, a better you. And playing the lottery is no different. Getting educated before you play gives you the tools you need to be a better player. like knowing when to play and when to take a rain check. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou to be a better player.
Sound and Images has been providing the Midlands and South Carolina with professional audio-visual services for over 40 years. Now we're home to one of the most advanced venue and meeting spaces in the state. Experiencing the latest in video conferencing, live streaming, and virtual presentations at the new Sound and Images Business Center. We have space for every need, from smaller personal rooms to large rooms for conferences and events. Conveniently located just a few minutes from downtown. Elevate your AV and call Sound and Images today.
Okay, so you need to pick up the dog from the groomer, get the laundry, and you finish the book for book club, right?
Book club. Of course I did. Yep. See you there, honey.
It was the best of times.
It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. But the good physician of the Republic would deserve better still. Save him now, my doctor. Save him. His father
When you have 537 pages to go, there's a RAV for that. Right now, lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid LE for just $359 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
Coach, congratulations again. What a big win. The second road win for your football team in the conference play this year. And of course, you snap a 2-game slide in which we felt like it was right there for us. Mm-hmm. I heard from people all over the country today that I think they know the Gamecocks can play with anyone. And our Toyota keys to the game, Toyota Let's Go places going forward into the open date and preparing for the second half of the season. Give us a key or two to that.
Yeah, continue to get better. Obviously, today was the start of the second half of the season. We got an off week, and then we've got 5 in a row in November, 5 games in November. And got to get off to a great start. 3 of those are at home, coming off the off week. So we need a rockin' Williams-Brice Stadium at night against Texas A&M in a couple weeks as well. But for us, just continue to work and get better. For as great as today was, we can be even better in all 3 phases. We're going to get healthy, and we're going to go recruit our butts off this week too, Todd, here at the end of the week. There's a lot of momentum about Gamecock football, and I'm eager to get on the road and go talk about Gamecock football.
Yeah, you'll have a lot to talk about. It was a great win today. Shane Beamer and the Gamecocks come back to Norman, Oklahoma, and get the win in the first ever meeting between the 2 schools in football. 35-9, the final score. You stay with us. We'll have an open date show next week. We'll talk a little recruiting and going forward. And then thereafterward, A&M be at Williams-Brice Stadium at night. Thanks for being with us on Gamecock Football with Coach Beamer from Learfield.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.